Alright folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Been a while since I said that. We rode up today. It's a visa renewal day, so I had some business to take care of in town here. First, the bank. We went to the bank. It was Deadsville in the bank. Nobody in the bank. Just stepped right up to the counter. That was quick and easy. We've got to go to Visa Lady Lana next. She'll print out some more documents and then take everything. But we stopped here on Soy 13-2 for our favorite noodle soup while we were here. Small pleasures like that we appreciate. The town looks quiet. It's only 10:30 in the morning. Anyway, we'll make our way up to Visa Lady Lana. I might have to go by the motorcycle repair shop as well. Some issues came up on the way up here. But anyway, the other day, we went to a place we've been to before. Great, just a wonderful place. There's almost no other place just like it. It's very creative. But this time's a little bit different because we got a tour from the owner himself.
All right, we'll look at that in a second. I got to tell you, though, a lot of people have asked, hey, where can I get books to read here? Well, there's a bookstore right here at the Soy 13-2 noodle stand, and they're different languages. English, I saw French, I saw German. Most of them are Thailand themed, though, so not a bad place to pick up a book to read by the pool or on the beach while you're here. But anyway, yesterday we were at the Tona P resort. Now, I was here about a year ago. It's a huge resort, about 200 rai. I think that translates to about 80 acres. And it's been a 30-year-long project. This is approaching 30 years old. It started life just as a restaurant. Before the resort, before the rooms, before the water park, before any of that, they just had a restaurant. And kind of that's what a lot of people come here for. It's a long walk through the gardens, a very established gardens that they've built to get back here to the restaurant. And then you arrive, and it's like things you've never seen before. It's like a roof being held up by trees growing up through the floor, and this big oasis in the middle being showered by some rainfall, and there's a waterfall right on the edge of the dining area that you can kind of look out at while you sit there and eat. So we ordered up some food. I was with a group this day, and we ordered up some food, and it'll probably take a little while to come. But a lot of people come here. There is Western food here, too. I kind of recommend sticking to Thai food if you come. That is their specialty. But a couple guests did order Western food. We'll take a look at that in a second. I looked around some of the gardens. Great big fish ponds and waterfalls, water features everywhere to be found. Even you go into the bathrooms, the attention to detail here just carries over everywhere. All these individually laid stones in the concrete and things like that. So it didn't take too long. The food started trickling out. One of our guests ordered duck. That looked very nice, very appealing. I haven't had duck in a long while. I did try a piece. It was very nice. And the other offerings. Now, Lon ordered a noodle and gravy, a lad naz it's called, I think with shrimp or seafood. And this is the small portion. A lot of the entrees will have small, medium, and large here. I kind of like that. She ordered the small. I'm glad she didn't get the big. One of the guests ordered a spaghetti bolognese with a slab of garlic bread and another fish and chips. It's their version of fish and chips, maybe a little bit different than what you're used to, but nonetheless, that's theirs. Most of the other guests got Thai food. I guess I got Thai food. Of course, anytime I'm with a group, mine always comes out last for whatever reason. But that looked nice and spicy and fresh. Now, there was one lady, one of the guests had their mother with them, brought their mother for a holiday here in Thailand. And I guess she's kind of a light eater. She just wanted some dessert. And she got a lovely, like a flambe. I think it was like a waffle with vanilla ice cream. So a la mode, a flambe a la mode. There it is. So I guess this is some kind of liquor, and they'll pour that on, and it'll all flame up. So it would probably look a lot better if it was nighttime, but there you go. You see a little bit of flames going on there, a little bit of flame action. Now you got to hurry up and dig in before the ice cream melts. Mine finally came out. There's my Penang curry right there. Everything very good. Very good. Even the Western food was decent. I just think their specialty more is on the Thai side. So after lunch, we fed some fish, looked around the gardens one more time, and then it'll be a time to go on a little tour of the remaining 80 acres of the property. This whole place only about 3 to 4 kilometers from where we live, so very convenient for us just to go to the restaurant. But there are many room options if you want to visit here and you come from elsewhere. Lots of rooms and a water park and all that. We'll hop on a trolley. The management is with us, so we'll get a little bit of the full VIP tour here.
Not very busy today. About a year ago, it was on a weekend. It was very busy here.
Yeah, so the water park's open during the week, but not many takers. There was just a couple people there. I think weekends is when you find most of the crowds. A year ago, like I said, it was pretty crowded in the water park. So maybe during the week is the time to come. Anyway, beautiful place here and lots to do and the great restaurant. But anyway, we've got a lot of running around to do yet today back in Pattaya.
All right, that's all done. Well, not really. We got to go to immigration to get my photo taken. So we'll go down there now. Mr. Gulp. It's real quick. You just go in, get your picture taken, and leave, and then they'll do all the other stuff, and then we'll see what's next. The other night, though, we went to a bit of a festival right where we live now, down in Rayong. It was a great time. We'll look at that while we go down to immigration.
So there is a main event here at this festival. We'll look at that in a minute, but that's generally just what this is. Rides, games, food, lots and lots of food, and then the main event. I don't know that I've ever seen this anywhere at a festival before. Little remote-controlled diggers, excavators here, that you can dig candy and put in your dish. I think this was for the kids. A lot of things for the kids, but other games too, adult-oriented games. You can even try your luck shooting a pistola if you've never done that before. Of course, not a real pistol, just air. I guess one of these airsofts, I guess is what it is. And they've got the targets up there. I don't think you win a prize here. I think it's just for an opportunity to fire one. I think these ladies, I believe it's their virgin outing on something like this. I don't think they've ever held a gun before. That's what it looks like. But it looks like they're a little bit skittish, but we'll see if they can pull it off here. But yeah, not too bad. There might be prizes. I just didn't notice any here. I was looking around. The other games definitely had prizes. Looks like it went off and caught her off guard there. But a little bit of a strange way to hold the pistola. But I guess, practice makes perfect here. Now, in addition to all the rides and the games, of course, there's food. And it seemed to me that's where the big crowd of people was. The density of people was really thick around the food. Around the games, not so much. But anyway, there's lots of food and drink, of course. So we'll see what there is to get here. Then we'll head off to the main event. But let's just take a quick look at the food and drink. And I got to tell you, all of this is free. We didn't pay 1 cent to get in or even for the main event. But anyway, here's some of the food. So yeah, lots and lots to eat, lots to look at. There was one small issue here, though. I'll show you here in a second. So, it looks well and fine with all the food, but the whole area there where the food is, it was very difficult to navigate. It looked like it had rained, and they did put down some wood and some different things to walk on. But you can see it's a little bit like walking through a minefield here through the puddles, unless you want to get your feet all muddy, and of course you don't want to slip and fall either. But not too bad. The main event was a concert. Now, this was a multi-night event. I think it went on for maybe 5, 6, 7 nights. We were just here one night, and this was the entertainment that they had, but every night was a similar type concert, and I think there were different acts throughout the night. If you stayed all night, they would change the stage, and then the next group would get up. So, very nice for free. When you consider all that's for free, not too bad. Of course, you pay for whatever other street food you want, and there's a whole... in the tent back here, there's a whole line for refreshments, liquid refreshments. You pay for that as well. But a lot of times you have to pay to get into these type of concerts. So very nice. And this is right on the waterfront in Bon Pei. Bon Pei is about 4 or 5 kilometers from where we live. We're kind of on the border of Rayong and Bon Pei. There's the refreshment. So right on the waterfront here, nice breeze and all that for free. Not too bad. So we'll keep our eyes open for festivals like this. It was very refreshing. Lots of well attended. Other than the muddy footpaths for the food, which you can't help, I guess, if it rained, it was a very good time. Anyway, back in Pattaya, we were having a little bit of difficult time. So on the way up on the bike, I heard some racket coming from the back end of the bike. Stopped by Mithian here on Pattaya Thai. This is their big service center. I've been here many times before. This is really every time the bikes needed service, pretty much I've stopped here. One time it was Kawasaki and Chonburi. But anyway, they have my service records on file. And turns out, I needed a repair. Now, here's the thing. I don't have any booking. It's in the middle of the week. I just kind of happened up. And the repair, it's not major, but hopefully they'll be able to help us today so we can ride back.
So now, we're a little bit stuck. Yeah, I need new chain, new sprocket. Got real bad on the way up here, even though I lubricated it right before we left. I knew it was getting there, but it just started really clunking around. So, not taking any chances on the way back. We'll get it fixed here, and we'll just take a bolt somewhere for right now and kick back, because it's going to be a while. So we had a cat taxi take us down to Soy Pacao. We were enjoying a lovely massage when we were interrupted by a phone call from the visa office saying, hey, your bank letter isn't stamped. So just because you have the right thing doesn't mean it's all legit. They have to put that stamp. Funny, I watched her stamp everything, and that was the one thing she didn't stamp, the thing that needed to be stamped. Anyway, I took it back. They let me borrow a motorbike. I took it back. They stamped it. And that's it. So kind of a blessing that we were still here in town and hadn't gone home already because of the stamp issue. Anyway, we'll wait for the call from Kawasaki and see when the bike's done. We'll go pick that up.
So while we wait for that call, we've paid a visit to our friends in Pratamnak Hill. Lon's a little upset. She was goaded into trying Marmite. There you go, Marmite. I don't know if you've ever had that or not, but I hear it's an acquired taste. I guess Lon hasn't acquired the taste. She's looking for the right words to describe how it tasted in terms of Thai food, but I don't think those words exist.
4:30, they said it's done. So we got here at 10 o'clock today. Not bad. In 6 hours, we did the whole visa thing, including another trip back to the bank, had a little bite to eat, a massage, and got the bike repaired. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, so in the general scheme of things, not too bad, but looks like a new chain, new sprocket. There's a front one, too, you can't see. So we'll go in and see what the damage is, but regardless what it's going to be, I already know about what it's going to be. It's going to be a much more expensive day coming up to renew my visa than what I thought it was going to be. But we'll take a look at the details and the fine print here. It's the bills are always in Thai like that, but it's front sprocket, rear sprocket, oil change in there too, filter, I guess, all total about 5,500 baht, about $160 US. So the best part is I was able to get all that done without any pre-booking. So we had ridden the bike up to Pattaya because the truck was in the shop, but we get home, we get a call, the dent has been fixed now, the repair is done. Took a while to get a booking in there, but we just were able to pick it up, and it looks good. They did a good job. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Something else next time, but for this one, got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.